Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stuart Mackinnon. I'm the Green Party Park Commissioner for the City of Vancouver Board of Parks and Recreation. Welcome to English Bay, iconic setting for the City of Vancouver. And behind us, you can see the number of tankers and ships in our port. We've already seen goo wash up on our shores here. This is being touted as a small oil release. I'd like to know what the plan would be and what the result would be of a large oil release. This is English Bay. This is one of the prime tourist areas and residential areas in our summertime and our wintertime.
I'd like to begin by picking up where Adrian left us with climate change and with the spill response by addressing the proposed Kinder Morgan expansion project in Burnaby, ending at the terminal in Burnaby. If that project were to go ahead, we would see a 5 to 6-fold increase in tanker traffic in our harbor. Independent of any spills, that would mean the exhaust from those tankers, which are burning to fuel themselves, they're burning the kind of fuel that was spilled here, the dirtiest kind of diesel, the kind of fuel that is causing problems all around the world for air quality. In addition to that, we know that through the whole review process, Kinder Morgan has not exactly been straight with us with the facts on any level. And I think it was fairly well publicized that they have refused to provide their emergency response plan because it would in some way put our security at risk. Well, I think that we can have a fair idea that emergency response plan is going to be inadequate. If, heaven forbid, there were a bitumen spill in these waters, the cleanup would be considerably more difficult than what we saw yesterday. And I don't think we're getting the straight story about how efficient the cleanup was. I think it's important to note that the private companies that are contracted to do the cleanup, we have 2 of them locally. One of them is 51% owned by Kinder Morgan. The other one is 25% owned by Kinder Morgan.
The systematic dismantling that we've seen regarding the infrastructure that is in place and should remain in place that will help us deal with these kind of incidences is what's most worrying. We've lost the Coast Guard. It's gone. We've got to get that back. In a month's time, we're going to lose our maritime communication centres. They're going to get removed and we're going to be remotely controlled from Victoria. That's just not the way to run a coastal port. This is just so detrimental to Vancouver. Better processes, better checks and balances in place so that we don't see oil washing up on our beautiful, pristine beaches.
Prevention.
Yeah.
No expansion of tankers and pipelines is the best way to protect British Columbians for their safety and for our tax dollars. We don't want to be wasting money cleaning up a mess that we don't have to clean up in the first place.